Change in the weather as we round out the week. A cold front is headed in tonight. I'm Kathy Saban. I'll tell you which day to expect rain.
Plus, how the lifestyle of a major leaguer is making an impact on a group of deaf children.
And how an action can speak much louder than any words. 9 News reporter Chris Vanderveen shows us the Colorado Rockies player at the center of it all.
Inside a school so much like so many others.
Everything is learned visually.
The way they communicate will remind you. The students here are quite unique.
What you see, that is your communication.
Kay Bohan ought to know.
Well, thank you for having me.
One of the 50-plus students at the Rocky Mountain Deaf School.
He's almost 10 years old now.
Is her Troy, which leads us to this day.
This is my first season in Denver. I was traded from Detroit.
And this Rockies pitcher.
We're trying our best. We're trying our best.
Of all things.
And he asked, is there anything I can do, to help the school,
Lately, Jason Grilly has been one of the Rockies' best relief pitchers.
The fastest that I've been told I was clocked is 99 miles an hour, but on average, I'm usually anywhere between 92 and 95.
When Kay asked him if he'd stop by, he said yes.
You're welcome.
Asked if he'd sign a few autographs.
How do you say you're welcome again?
Sure. The other idea, well, that was strictly Grilly's.
I have the same exact system.
When Grilly's on the road, which is often, he uses this to communicate with his sister, his father, his wife, and his 7-month-old son.
You're without your family for extensive periods of time while you're in different hotels and cities.
So why not offer a few more to a school filled with students longing to communicate with even more people?
This phone will enable them to communicate with family across the U.S.
And who doesn't want to do that? Chris Vanderveen.
It bridges a gap.
9 News.
Video phones are becoming increasingly popular in the deaf community. Of course, it's dependent on both sides knowing how to sign. And Greeley, who came from the Detroit Tigers in the off-season, says that today taught him that he'd better learn a few more words. Actually, there's an application now that you can get on your cell phone that will allow you to learn American Sign Language in your spare time. So,
all right. Well, yeah, I'm sure he'll be getting that.
NineNews.com. 9 News Now. Weather Plus. My 20. The 9 News Network, where news comes first. 9 News, in the palm of your hand at m.9news.com.